just put on the camera right now because I didn't have on a shirt. I didn't have. Well, I wanted to wear this shirt, but I had to wash my clothes. So this whole time this morning, I was washing my clothes. So the whole time I was live. So I don't think you could not wear any clothes and stream on Twitch. Pretty sure that's against the rules. So yeah, and so right now, oh yeah, we're just gonna go over my trades. I did it this morning. I traded it twice. And there was 2-day trades. I bought in 3 times during the morning, between 6 and 7. So I bought in like three sizes, like 3 positions 3 times. Like I bought in at 1750, and then I bought in at 1784, and then just because it kept going up, like it kept bouncing, it just kept showing an uptrend from what I seen. Like you see, it was bouncing. Those candlesticks, they were like falling, like where if you see earlier, I'll clip it and it'll show where I bought it, like, and like how I saw it, because usually you have to see like kind of estimate where it is, I guess, and that's through patterns, trends. You see that earlier that I drew this line, this trend line, and it kind of followed it. Kind of helped me map out my trade so I can know where to buy and sell. But I didn't only use that. I also saw that earlier it was getting overbought and oversold, like overbought hella, like especially in the on the other time frames too. You see, it was overbought, but it was still uptrending. It was in the not in the 1 day 1 minute, but if you look in the larger time frame, you see that it was gonna go at least towards the MACD, and that was also an indication that it was a good indication it was gonna go up. So I don't know. So that's why I took that trade, and then I continue to buy some. Like what? So right here, let's see. Okay, right here I bought in some because I saw right here the MACD was going up, and it was just an uptrend in the 1 day 1 minute chart, and I was looking at as it for a day trade. That's what I was looking for to trade for. That's what my intention was. And then right here I was looking to scalp it, like if it was gonna bounce right here. You see that of it broke this pattern, and I saw it wasn't, like, it's more likely not gonna go back in the direction I wanted it to. So I just sold it and cut losses. So I still have one more day trade for the 5-day trade, the PDT rule. So I still have one more day trade. I might do a swing trade, or I don't know. And unless I see an opportunity, like it's uptrending right now, I might actually buy in later on today if it keeps uptrending. Yeah, it's still going on right now. Still trading right now. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about some. I came up with some. I wrote down some questions, like, I don't know, a while ago, like, but these were some questions, and then I came up with some quick answers that, like, common questions I see, like, I seen around, and like that people have, like, as far as day trading, stock market, like, general question. So some of the questions that common questions people might have. So one of them is, what is the stock market? The stock market is where the investors can buy and sell investments. So most commonly they can buy stocks, but there's also, like, different types of stocks. So there could be groups of shares. There could be, like, ETFs. There's so this is an ETF. So this is for oil and gas. This is this is this is for oil. This is for natural gas, because it follows the natural gas future. There's futures too, so there's also futures. So there's different markets that people can take advantage of, or that people use. But this is this follows that kind of market. It's not a stock, but it's kind of different. I don't do that much. I don't trade it that much, so I don't really know about that. I'm not too knowledgeable on it, but I know that there are people who trade futures, and there's courses out there, and there's people who actually make money, and yeah. So, and then you could trade Tesla. I was looking at Tesla earlier. It looks like it's uptrending. It might go back, but there's Tesla. I was looking at it earlier today, but I don't think I'm gonna trade it. I traded it one time, but I didn't really make a good amount of profit off of it. Like, I don't think I even made a profit. Like, I traded it later on, and I think I did, just from that stock, trading that stock. Like, I don't even think I made that much. But I've also traded the offshore gas oil, and then there's also, you could trade, but those are much bigger market sizes. So there's Amazon. You can go to Amazon. Yeah, those are like 2,000 per share. So the share prices can range. What's nice about what's dope about things like these are like groups, so they're more of like a group of markets, so they're like groups of companies, and they follow the market basically. And so if the direction of the market is it's going in a favor, and or there's news, there's also a weekly gas report, and that causes a lot of volume, and this stock is traded often, so seeing volume is a good like it's good to have, because like you see stocks that don't have volume, so you go to stocks like no, let's see. So you have stocks like these that don't move that much. They don't have that much price movement, but they're still traded. They still have costs in shares. They still have shares right here. Okay, so the next question I see is day trading. So day trading is basically like you buy like a price, and you buy a share, right? You buy a stock, and then before the end of the day, the trading session of that day ends, you sell. So that's a day trade basically. So you sell it before the trading day ends. The market closes. So before market closes, you sell. And that's basically a day trade. So if you buy that day and then sell before the market closes, that's a day trade. After the market closes, you can't. Well, there's market close, and then there's after hours, and so there's after hours market close, but then there's where it closes, where you can't buy it, sell any shares. And so during that time, you can't really put in stop losses, stuff like that. Orders don't get filled in during that time. So that's that right there. And so why would you want to learn about this? You would want you could trade anywhere for day trading. There's a lot of opportunity, and there's like I'm not like super like professional or anything, and I don't have my course out yet, but I have like experience like trading for a good amount, like I would say a good like 2 solid years. No, yeah, 2 solid years trading, but now like I still think I still have a lot to learn. Like I still do a lot of simulated trading. I still like to practice simulated trading, and I still have to like grow my account like past like for me, like I have goals to do where I want to meet, and so for me, I haven't completed those goals. So once I reach those goals, I would feel like I would have to take out stuff and such, like courses and stuff, because I don't know. I see like some courses like people sell some courses and they're not that like I find like most of what I learned for free. Like I didn't really. You just like really have to search the internet. But if you don't got time for that, like everybody's situation is different. Like differ for from person to person, and what you could find online learning to stock trade is crazy. It's really powerful too. So the value of this, I value the time and what you what you get, the value you get from this, what you put into it is what you'll receive. So if you put a lot of effort and time into it, you'll get rewarded basically. And well, if you put good like smart and good effort, like you put the time like to actually learn and not really be open minded, because there's different trading strategies and you have to learn. You got to be able to learn from anybody, and the time you put in, like if you like people with like, okay, so if you have $100,000 in your trading account and if you're trading with $100,000, like I hear that often, like if you're here and people really do trade with those amounts. If you trade with $100,000 and you gain like 2% in a day, you gain like $2,000. Like that's a crazy amount. Like that's understand like for some people that's a crazy amount of money, and I know like growing up that wasn't like you wouldn't get that much like coming up that would be a crazy amount of, like I can't I like younger I couldn't even imagine that amount of money. So made to be able to make that amount of money and see other people make that amount of money is really cool, and I like that in it. For people mention that I seen that people mention that from the market that the rich do get richer, but the poor there's poor people that get rich off of this. So the it could really change lives. I've seen like there's also other markets such as forex. So there's other markets that people have access to. The stock market I like the stock market is more like exclusively to the United States. Okay, so making money. Okay, making money like it's a difficult thing for like I hear this mentioned a lot from different um traders that they all have, everybody has their different idea like making money, like because some people have like they're more hungrier than others, or they have a different mindset, or they have, I don't know, like, but when making money that some say don't focus on the money, don't like you want to focus more on like percentage wise, because if you start thinking about the money, it's gonna fool you. Like earlier when like if you see when I was trading earlier, I don't really like to like focus too much on like how much, like right here, like how much like how much like I make like profit wise or something. Like I just like to focus on the chart. I'm just focusing on the chart. I just like looking at that and focus on that. That's for me, but everybody trades different. So and how much would is it to start? Like right now it's one of the best, like, so some say it's one of the best times right now to start because it's very accessible. You could do it from your phone, your computer, and you could break down charts. And really, you couldn't really do that back in the day. And right now, the market's like they have right now where they have commission free. Like recently, where they have $0 for commission. So, um, like opening your account and then trading on it, like to start that, they're not gonna charge you. It's basically free, like Robinhood, and you get like charts that are you can break down charts, and I know like websites they charge you like premiums for that, and you could really learn that yourself, and it's crazy. You don't really need a set like amount like of money. Like people, you see people trade with $100. If you join chat groups, you see people post their results, or you go on posts or threads, they post the results, and you can see people trade with different amounts. You don't need an exact amount. Like when I first started trading, I traded with like 500. No, not 500. With just like 100, I think, like 120, like 130 or something, like $130 I just made off of work, and then I just put that in an account, and I just started trading for it, and I traded off of my phone. Like I used the Robinhood app on the phone, and then I would break down the charts on TD Ameritrade. But I didn't even have a live account on TD Ameritrade at the time. I had it was I just used the simulated account just to break down the chart. But yeah, I just used it just hit a low right now, degas. It might go back up. During the day, yeah, it just hit a low. So that means the inverse of that, you guys. As it So yeah, so D guys just hit a low, and you guys just, so that means the inverse of that, you guys just hit a high. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, okay. So learning to trade while working. Okay, so what when I started to trade or learning to trade, I started learning to trade like I would say to 2018, I say 2018, like early 2018, like no, I would say probably like I would say 2017, like December, close to December. I was it was what was I doing? I was okay. So during that time, I was working, school. You could do that. Like I was going to school, and I went to like an after school thing, and then I did try to learn to trade, but I couldn't open an account until like I couldn't trade. You couldn't trade. You can't trade with an account until you're 18, basically. So I wasn't 18 at the time. So, but I did just start watching videos and just start watching videos, and um, like wrote down notes, and then I kind of gave up for a while, and then I kind of and then I went back to it, and then I try to go more ham on it and try to hammer it out, and then that's when I started trading with a live account. I think I'll say like in 2018 I started trading with a live account, and it was just a small account. It was more just to test the waters and then see, like, look around, like see how it feels, because I was doing simulated trading, and I was doing all right, and I wasn't like I'm like it didn't really interest in me that much. Like I wanted to do live trading. I didn't want to do just simulated trading, because I wanted to go like just do just go for it, like just do like real trading, like I wanted I like simulated trading and I like learning, but I felt like I would learn a lot more doing real trading or doing live trading, or it would feel different. And when I was doing live trading, I got like experience doing it, and like it did kind of feel different, but there's still like more you could learn. There's still a lot I had to learn during that time, and then it was just like different patterns and just learning a lot more, because there's people that take like I know that take like 6-7 years back then, like just learning this, like learning how to trade and stuff. Right now, like there's a lot of information out there to go like and just learn about this, because there's already a lot of people or a good amount of people that have already started trading and learned about this and have had years of experience doing it and just knowledge of it, like doing what they do during their type of trading. And they have different information, but you could just pick and choose what you want and see what works for you. If you like it, you don't like it. If you like it, if you don't like it, it's gonna be there. It's gonna it's like this opportunity. What I saw from it, like during when I was going to school, like it's something that interested me, because I heard about it. I heard about it from a family member, because I knew that I don't think they did trading. They did day trading, but I heard one of them invested in it, but like in the stock market. And I was just learning more about like different entrepreneurship and stuff. But when I learned about trading, I just really got into it, and it really interested me, because it was like I heard about it in like school too. Like you hear about it in school, like stock market, but it didn't really like click to me, like. And when I saw day trading, it was kind of different, and it kind of showed a different like side of it. So I thought it was pretty unique and different from, I don't know, just different shit. Okay, so how can you start? You can start where what I use for the platform right now is to trade on right now. What I'm using is TD Ameritrade, which is Thinkorswim by Thinkorswim. So you can just type in, pretty sure. So yeah, you can just type in Thinkorswim on Google. Thinkorswim, and then just, or yeah, you can look up Thinkorswim, and it's from TD Ameritrade. So you sign up on TD Ameritrade, and then the platform. So the broker is TD Ameritrade, and then the platform I use to trade on is Thinkorswim. So I use both of those. So I use the TD Ameritrade, and then I use Thinkorswim. So those two go together. That's the broker and then the platform. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot more questions than I thought I wrote. I'm gonna come up with more questions, but I'm gonna come up with more details. Like, there's just so much to explain because it's such a big market. But this is just a brief, like, summary, and there's more to come. I'm gonna make clips, whatever there I need to do, and yeah. Thank you if you watch. Post this on YouTube, and let's see. Oh yeah, more shit to come.